Hey, everybody. Welcome to the One Thing About Podcasting. The One Thing About Us podcast. This is the sexy man himself, Alex Michael Haynes, joined over here by my Lothario, my Red Crimson Avenger, the Tiger of the Tony.
Frosted Flakes.
They're great.
Yeah, they are. They are. I'm Justin.
Yes.
Yes. So, you just got back from vacation. How was that?
Wonderful. Couldn't ask for a better vacation. Anniversary trip. 4 years of bliss. 10 years of bliss. That was fun. Went to Amelia Island, a little island up near Jacksonville. It was a little nice little place. Had some shops there. Some Fort Clinch, which is a Civil War fort. I love old history. Well, actually, maybe not a Civil War fort, built before the Civil War, but it was a fun time. Did a lot of walking. Rained a lot. Did a little nocturnal activity.
You watch TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, actually. But enjoyed it. Had a real nice B&B. Tried a bidet for the first time.
How was that?
Whew. I don't know.
Do you want one?
I do actually. I feel like it's more practical. But it is what it is. It was a nice little vacation. Nice little trip away. I return to work tomorrow, so I am #sad.
Yeah. What was the reasons for the Civil War?
The Civil War?
Mm-hmm.
I assume slavery and freedom.
Slavery was only the third reason. It
What
wasn't
was
the first
two?
two.
Those two.
The economy and political power. And states' rights versus the federal rights.
Interesting.
Yep.
Political power usually is the root of a lot of evil.
Evil. So, my mom gave a topic that I forgot to mention last week. She said some of your top actors. It was like a 2-for-1. It was like some of your top actors that you love in certain roles, but more specifically as villains, and they play the villains so well. It's like you love to hate them. The first person that came to my mind was Cersei.
Yeah, Cersei's a big one. Cersei, Joffrey.
Yeah.
Joffrey was.
I didn't love to hate Joffrey. I just wanted Joffrey dead.
Well, Joffrey did die. Spoiler alert.
If you've not seen Game of Thrones at this point, like what are you doing with your life, Eric?
There's a lot of people actually that I've went around. Yeah, that haven't seen Game of Thrones. I'll tell you what, man.
Josh Brolin.
Thanos was one of the best, but I didn't hate him. He was cool. Him winning wasn't a big problem for me.
Would it have been if you? Because my thing is, you already knew they were going into the second movie where they were going to eventually win.
Yeah, of course.
But what if they didn't?
Now, that 8-year time jump was a little bit of a kick to the nuts. That's like, whoa, that's great. Was it 8 years?
I have no idea. I think it's 5 years.
What am I thinking? 8.
I think it was a 5-year blimp.
I'm gonna say Vern J.K. Simmons from Oz. Vern Schillinger.
Never seen it.
Well, I have. Probably.
No, man, I couldn't. I can't relate.
He is. He is a despicable son of a bitch.
From things I've heard that you've told me.
Excellent acting, but usually raping for power usually puts you on a hated list. But that's just one character.
Ain't that why everyone rapes? Usually it's a power aspect.
Couldn't tell
it's
you,
a control
but
aspect.
he just did it to do it.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, about to say. Well, hey, got a nice little couch over here for you. But yeah, him. Man, we've seen so many shows in our time. Can't even.
No, it doesn't be a show. Just
Yeah, movie too. It's a difficult one. Your mom hits the good topics. I'll tell you that. Better than the other two.
Well, she's the only one that consistently gives topics.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Everyone else, you fuck.
Yeah, fucks. Pennywise from It.
Which one?
The newer one. Both of them, actually. Both of them had their own little performance to them.
The old one, I didn't understand why that one was so scary to people.
Yeah, the clown thing. A lot of people are afraid of clowns.
I don't get that.
Well, you're afraid of children, ghost children, so.
Yeah.
Because
they're creepy.
People are afraid of gross children.
Gross.
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah,
children.
yeah, get that child away from me. She's nasty. Because they're creepy.
Yeah, but it's funnier when it's come to children. You're just like, I want the fuck out of here. You know, you could have a creature, a large clown creature coming at you. You're like, all right, bitch. But a ghost child comes up to you, like, hold my hand. You're like, I ain't holding shit.
That's fairly accurate.
I'm leaving.
Like, I ain't gonna be scared. Like, you got a big fucking red nose. Boink. Bing bong.
The kid comes up, says, "Do you want to be my friend?" You're
No.
like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be.
I'm like, my friend Alex loves being people's friend.
I do not.
Go play with him.
But ghost children don't bother me.
Come let me fondle your balls.
It's creepy old. I'm not gonna, because I'm gonna die and like you're a ghost pedo, and I'm like, I don't want to be. Mine would be old ladies in like black dresses.
Old ladies in general for you are just a point of
The
contention.
lady skipped us, okay, and she knew what she was doing, and I'm not gonna sit here and answer for that crime every time it happens.
But you went in on her for no reason.
She upset me. I'm gonna find out what shows I've watched.
You over here?
I've watched. Because I have a list of the shows I've actually watched. I'm gonna see if
Look,
there's.
what you were doing was open up an article on Facebook just now.
Oh, yeah,
It had nothing to do with anything.
Because I can't remember. I can't remember that one. All right. So the shows I've watched: Breaking Bad, The Wire. Oh,
Gustavo,
Gustavo
Gus
Fring.
Homelander.
Homeland. Oh. Anthony Starr does.
Kai Proctor.
Oh, Kingpin.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, to a point, yeah. But Vincent D'Onofrio, more like.
Fucking William Dafoe, Green Goblin.
Whew. Jamie Foxx, Electro, from No Way Home, not Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. But he just wanted power, energy, you know. But yeah, there's a plethora.
Don't we all want power?
Gore, the God put no, we don't.
We don't. Everyone wants a little power.
Everyone wants a little dab, but like you know, you're full on. You will run a small country. Be like, you're the one guy that like I could walk up to you and be like, "Hey, bro," and you'd be like, "You refer to me as Your Grace."
I probably wouldn't go the Your Grace route.
Oh, we watched.
Great excellence, maybe.
We watched. Yeah, see, there we go. We watched House of the Dragon last night.
because I want to be able to say that. Like, you know, the thing about absolute power is it's absolute.
Yeah. Be like, I know where you got that quote from.
Where did I get that quote
I
from?
don't know. Couldn't tell you.
There's an uprising. Kill him.
We watched
The leader? All of them.
Oh, Jesus. House of the Dragon last night, and it was good.
Make the cities flow red.
That's hilarious.
You'd be there reaping the rewards
I
with
would
me.
be looking, yeah, but I wouldn't be like reaping.
You'd be in the castle somewhere, just
I'd probably foot up,
getting someone feed you grapes.
grapes, like a foot long from Subway.
With a side of milk.
Oh, no, vanilla Coke.
Oh yeah,
The milk comes after. The milk's for something sweet.
Excuse me.
Milk's something sweet, but yeah. So we watched
House
that
of Dragon, yeah.
last night. I thought it was a good segue.
I saw a thing where people were saying that they want Damon to actually end up on the Iron Throne.
Yeah, that's probably you.
Mm.
His wig is atrocious.
I don't want either one of them. Why they all got white hair?
Because that's the Targaryen thing.
But why?
Oh no, I'm not their bloodline master. Just like with Ned Stark, you found out Joffrey, gold of hair. That's their trait. It's their hair color. It's a horrible wig, though.
Tyrion didn't have gold hair.
His hair was
Brown.
it was more goldish. It was like his brother and his sister. You know, he had the hair of his family. Like Joffrey, who didn't have the hair of a Baratheon.
But didn't necessarily have the hair of a Lannister either.
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah. Go Google it. Google that shit. Go back in time. Look in dalliance.
I'm okay. The wig didn't bother me.
The what?
The wig. You said the wig.
I don't
was,
know. Something about
I
it.
didn't realize it was a wig.
With him
actually.
sitting there, you could tell.
I wasn't looking that
Well,
hard.
being that you know the actor is usually short brown hair. You know, he did portray one of the greatest villains of all time in Morbius.
That's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Morbus.
Morbus time.
It's Morbus. They're re-releasing Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters.
That'll make money. Morbius would not.
I don't understand the trend here lately with re-releasing these movies.
Because they can make more money off it. Anything they can even figure to make an ounce of cash off of, they're going to do it.
I guess,
But then Morbius, they didn't. They fucked up and failed.
I think they made like 300,000. I think
that was not a good movie. Would I watch it again? Yeah, probably. I'll buy it because it's a comic book movie, and I buy most comic book films. But it was one of those movies. You're just like, there could have been something here.
I just don't.
Especially Jared Leto.
I don't think it was as bad as you and Eric falling asleep.
I fall asleep at everything though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. The Wire, Oz,
That's different.
Deadwood.
We're talking about movies.
You said everything.
I have fallen asleep.
You
in the
said
middle.
everything.
I've had to pause some shows a few times and fall asleep.
Avengers
asleep.
Endgame, Infinity War.
No, Infinity War I didn't. Avengers Endgame maybe. Infinity War no. But I saw Avengers
The Winter
Endgame
Soldier.
twice. God no.
Well, you said everything.
Blasphemy. I fell asleep during Civil War. I think I did fall asleep during the Eternals once. Shang-Chi, I know I did. At one point. But that's not because that was a bad movie. That's just because we hadn't slept that much. Thor, I was dozing off a little bit at one point. But you did not catch me. Because you were sitting there scrounging popcorn like...
It'd be like that.
One thing about Justin, he's going to shake a popcorn bag.
Are you sure I didn't catch you?
I couldn't tell you, actually. You didn't say anything. And
I only
usually-
say anything when you're like asleep. Like when I
Yeah,
look
no.
over and you're full blown.
Because you like to do something where you scream at me. And it scares the shit out of me when I was... But you know I'm tired, motherfucker.
We'll do some gym, bitch. Tomorrow.
Sleepy. I don't know about tomorrow.
That was the plan when
That
you got
was
back
the
from
plan, but I
vacation.
got shit I got to do. That's the problem. Family comes in the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out a plan here, but I gotta take him. What are you doing? Your lie detector on me
I'm
now?
just looking at you.
You're fucking Tuco Salamanca over here, like...
I'm just looking at you. Well, you know what they said about excuses.
They're like assholes. Everyone's got them.
That's not what I was gonna say, but
What were you gonna say?
that whole thing of excuses are tools of the incompetent, built upon monuments of nothingness.
Buddy, I'm okay being incompetent.
And those who specialize in their uses are some good for anything but excuses.
And I'm not good for nothing.
I had to learn that in the 8th grade.
What is that from?
Couldn't tell you.
Oh,
I had a teacher, she just made me learn it.
I'll tell you what.
Where's Corn Man?
Corn Man, I didn't like as much. I couldn't get into Corn Man like I got with Amy.
Well, apparently you said you keep saying you love Corn
That
Man.
GIF, I love that GIF, but that fucking screen was freaking me out every time I'd open it. He'd just be like,
Oh, say it in the middle of the night.
"It's corn time," and I'm like, "Ah!"
To go back to Tammy.
Changed it. Nah, Amy.
Go back to Amy.
Nah, I don't want to. I wanted to do something fresh. I feel like this picture. Bree took this picture, so I feel
I
like
know who
that's a
took
nice
it.
Picture. Well, you don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
I could have got that from a website, from a Facebook.
No,
link.
I've seen that picture on her Facebook.
Oh. I didn't realize she posts on Facebook that much. You know what I did though? I watched.
I do not know.
I was sitting there watching Breaking Bad on vacation while she took a nap. I was watching Breaking Bad, and this is such a good show. Like I told someone at work about it, and they're like, "It's just too slow." I was like, "You just
You don't appreciate
don't appreciate
the
slow,
nuances.
methodical movements
In the
of
acting.
everything." You know, we gotta cook.
I told my mom about it. I'm trying to tell my mom to watch it. Because my mom, I love her to death, but like I pay for almost every streaming service out there. I pay for, and she has access to. And at least once a day, I have to hear her say, "There's nothing to watch." You have access to thousands upon thousands of TV shows and movies.
Yeah, I was about
And you can't find one thing to watch.
for a minute there. I was gonna be like, "Yeah, she doesn't watch it," but then all of a sudden I'm gonna be like, "Well, you watch mainly YouTube."
It'd be like that. Not here lately. I've been binging House like a motherfucker.
House is a good show.
Like, I'm supposed to be watching Stranger Things. I'm like, nah.
You still on episode 7, season 1?
No, I'm done with season 1.
What'd you think?
It was okay.
Just okay?
Mm-hmm.
I think the best is seasons 1 and 3 is going to be really good. Season 3 was really good. That's when the Russians get involved.
Yes. I read the description of things.
Season 2 was still good. Hopper, 11, all the usual reliable characters. Not that season 4 wasn't good. Season 4 to me had a great villain.
But I thought 11 was dead.
Gotta wrap up.
Because she disappeared to
I didn't
ash
say she's dead.
at the end of season 1.
You know for a fact she comes back.
I don't know that
You haven't seen no promotional
Nope.
material for season
None.
4.
at all.
Okay.
I'm not on the internet.
Oh yeah, Twitter boy, Twitter man.
Facebook.
I love Facebook.
I can be off of Twitter while I pee.
Hey, you know what? I consider that a compliment.
Zip. Is that your phone? No.
Throwing my business out there like that. No, that's not true. It's not.
It is 100%.
It's not.
100% accurate.
Because my wife's gonna listen to this and be like, "You pee?" I was like, "No."
Obviously, you pee. If you didn't, there'd be a fucking issue.
Facebooking while you pee? No, bitch. Get out of my face. I'm gonna call you bitch.
You said that?
Nope.
You
I
said
didn't
that.
say it.
Just like that?
No, you know I wouldn't say it like that.
You said that.
I love her too much.
You called her a bitch.
I called her once.
Just like that.
You made me.
No, I didn't make you do anything.
That one time you're like, "I bet you won't say it." I was like,
I didn't make you do it, and you didn't say it.
I said,
and
yeah,
you
I
did not
after
say it.
she
No, you
woke up
didn't.
a little bit.
You did not say it. You said, "Time to call my bitch," and I said, "I bet you won't call her that." And you said, "Bet." And as soon as she answered, you said, "Hey, beautiful."
She was sleepy. I can gauge the moods.
No, it's funny. Is the one time you did it, and she picked up before, and she's like, "Who you calling a bitch?"
I was like, "No one." Justin was talking. To Justin. But so there's that.
And then you said that because you tried that. I was like, "Don't put that shit on me, Ricky Bobby."
She thought that was the funniest thing she'd ever heard. Shake it, shake and bake,
Shake and bake.
shake and bake.
Thank you, baby Jesus.
I want to be the magic man.
You know, I just wake up and I'm just the best there ever is.
I piss
I wake
excellence.
up in the morning and I piss
What
excellence.
do I do with my hands? That's a good movie. That's actually good. I like that more than Step Brothers, I have to say.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's not get crazy in my house.
I do think that's better. It is better than Step Brothers.
No, it's
'Cause
not.
everybody holds Step Brothers in such high
Because
regard.
Step Brothers is a fantastic
It's
movie.
not that great. It's not that great of a
Step
movie.
Brothers is peak comedy in a movie.
Oh, okay. No, it's
Yes.
not. Peak comedy would be.
Name a movie funnier than Step Brothers.
I can't right off the cuff.
Yeah, it's 'cause
Logan Lucky.
Never seen it.
Well, too bad.
It doesn't seem like it'd be that funnier than Step
Okay,
Brothers,
then
though.
fucking cry me a fucking river. If you're gonna sit here and peak cinema Step Brothers, well, we're best.
Comedy.
Peak
Comedy.
Peak cinema put it up there with Schindler's List.
I said comedy. I specified.
Yeah, there's way funnier movies.
Like
just
what?
Just because I can't think of it straight up.
Because then you can't.
I can't. I will be able to, but when you put me on the spot,
No, because you have time to think about it and try to prove me wrong. That's not the same. Because you go pull out your little phone, you're going to Google funny movies.
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Exactly what I'm going to do. Or I'm going to look through my list of things I've seen. It's definitely not an Adam Sandler movie. Adam Sandler, who's a great person, not a horrible actor, because he's actually, when he puts an effort in, I hear he's pretty good.
Uncut Gems. He was
I have not seen Uncut
apparently
Gems.
the new movie he's in, Hustle.
Yeah.
Apparently that's really good.
But I've not seen Uncut Gems. My mom said it was nothing but anxiety.
There was another movie that he did. It's an older one though. Love.
Drunk Love.
Yes, apparently he was good in that one.
So there's that. So when he does serious roles, he's good. But some of those movies, I refuse to watch Jack and Jill. If you list that movie, I will fucking lose it. Oh god.
I could see the anxiety from the.
Uncut Gems, she did not like.
Just
She's
stressed
like,
me
you
out the
were
whole
just
time.
Tense the whole.
Yes,
fucking
because
time.
he's dumb.
Well, yeah, but he's a habitual. What is he?
He's a degenerate gambler. Yeah.
Oh, I love it when they call him that. I love the mob people. He's a fucking degenerate gambler.
Gambler. I'm just ready for us to get to that one scene in Banshee. Season 4?
Yeah, we got a while to go.
Because there's one scene where it's just like Anthony Starr's acting in that scene was chef's kiss. Keep doing that. I will put that on right now and make you watch it
I'll make
for a
him watch it,
spoiler.
'cause I don't want to do it. No, he's good. He's doing better.
Why you keep saying,
He was better. Her. I can't stand her.
But I said Anthony Starr,
I
and you're
know,
like,
but she's probably a part of it, and that's just gonna ruin it for me. 'Cause she looks cross-eyed.
Yeah, she was. Last night, yeah. She's not great.
Like that fight she had in season 1 was good.
And like
but other
that
than
dream or whatever, I'm like,
that-
And she looks horrible in that black wig.
yeah, she does. And then
Damn,
but
bitch.
Rabbit turns around. Rabbit's just sit there fucking. I was hoping he'd sit there badass, but he sat there like convalescent, like, I'm back, bitch.
Guess who's back? And then,
That's like that scene from you remember we watched Casino
yeah.
when they took all the bosses to court and all of them were like hooked up to oxygen machines and shit like that. That's what that reminded me of.
Well, he took the oxygen off.
Yeah, but
and
he was-
crumpled the
He
mask
was mad.
and threw it. I kept staring. There was something. There was like a little box behind him with a hole in it. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" That's the whole thing I was focused on the whole time.
But that was. Not gonna lie, that was.
And Alex got the upper hand on Kai though by pulling out that little knife,
Oh yeah,
the kniff.
the physical part, yeah, but he'll never beat him in the mental game.
Fighting, Kai was winning. He just got the upper hand on him with the knife. If he wouldn't have had that knife, he'd have been done.
But Kai's 50 steps ahead of
Because
everybody.
Kai's like doing that Wing Chun.
Kai's 50 steps ahead of everybody.
Is he?
Yes,
I don't think he's 50 steps ahead of Hood.
because he's not feuding with Hood right now.
That's
He's
true.
got nothing to do with Hood. They're literally the only thing they got was the murderer, the fat Amish dude that murdered people, which that's a big fuck.
Yes.
But other than that, they don't really got nothing.
He's a narrator for a Viking show.
Yes, he is Danish, the actor. First time I ever saw him, he was in a James Bond film called The World Is Not Enough. It was pretty good.
But
He wasn't a significant character, but he was in it. He had a rock put in his hand. Hot rock. Rock. Northman.
I can't think what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, he's talking about you invaded my personal. He's like you kidnapped my niece. It's like, yeah, I went to your house and put some dead
And
animal
you see
body
that fucker
parts.
smiling? That Burton dude smiling at the end?
I put some dead animal parts in your hot tub. That's not as bad as you kidnapping my niece.
That's still fucked, though.
Well, and it was probably the guts and shit from.
The explosion.
Yep.
Yep.
And then he cut that bitch up, cut the hot tub all the way up to let it cook and marinate.
He
I
was
bet
smiling
that
about it,
bitch
too.
stinks.
But yeah, Banshee's actually, it's decent. Season 2, it's really catching its footing. There's some really good characters.
A lot of people are. I was reading like comments and stuff like that. A lot of people think it's one of the best shows ever. Like some person was saying that they're like, I can't put it as high as Breaking Bad, but it's up there.
Do you think so?
I'm not done with it.
Okay.
I think it's better than The Wire.
You've never seen The Wire.
I know, I just know. I think it's better than The Shield
Okay.
and Deadwood and
Okay.
Oz.
What's the
Significant
last one you said?
Oz.
Okay.
Significantly better
Mm-hmm.
than True Detective Season 1.
Okay. All right.
Your words are saying okay. Your face is like, keep talking, you fat bitch.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And I've never seen any of those shows.
Uh,
No, it can't. I don't see how it's better than any of those. I've not seen them, but I just don't.
Banshee, I don't know. I mean, like watching like Yellowstone, I preferred Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Or
Yellowstone's easily top 5 my favorite shows of all time.
And then I don't know about 1883. It was okay. There were.
It would have been better without Elsa, in my opinion.
Well,
My husband's a warrior,
and I'm
so I'm a warrior.
We're wasting time.
I'm like,
I
that's-
fucking hate you.
That's the high. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Stay with your brother and don't go wandering. I will, Daddy. As soon as he walks away, wanders. I'm like, bitch.
She got a bad.
She got what she deserved.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
because she didn't listen.
I think they had.
She was a whore.
They didn't. No, she wasn't.
She was moving from man to man like it wasn't nobody's
You
business.
fall in love easily at that age. Apparently, I don't know. At least 2 for 2. But I
Like-
don't think she slept with one guy.
Don't have sex. And that night,
Has sex.
yeah, it's like, do you just
And her mom's like, "You fucking Idiot.
Do you just deliberately like to disobey people?
The flustered look on her mom's face. Sheryl Crow.
You bitch.
Faith Hill.
Don't you dare.
Faith Hill, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tim McGraw's wife.
I'm aware, but
Cheryl, they don't even look alike.
really? Do they not?
No.
We'll talk about that in the future.
There's nothing to talk about.
But I don't know, man. Like, it just... Top 5 shows we've watched together.
Or move it closer to you. I didn't set the table, bitch.
What is the top 5? Because we watched Yellowstone, we watched...
Dun, dun, dun,
Fuck, what else did we watch
dun, 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 dun,
I guess that's it.
dun,
Yellowstone, we just watched Yellowstone
dun,
together.
dun.
Just watched Yellowstone.
Mandarin. Fucking the Mandarin. Fucking Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Loki.
Loki.
We didn't watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier together.
Yeah, we did. We physically were.
We watched one episode when you were at my house.
We
once.
watched like 3.
I don't remember watching 3.
Yes.
Because you watched
We watched quite a few of them together, actually.
Loki.
I think almost every episode.
We didn't. Because you watched the season finale before me. Because I was going to watch it at my house once. She said, watch that when I'm not here.
What? No. You're the one that likes to watch the shows together.
I
Because
can't.
you get weird during
Peacemaker.
shows.
Never mind. Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
I get.
Yellowstone, 1883. There was one before Yellowstone, too. Well, Loki and all them were before Yellowstone.
Let me go to the chart. The chart of shows.
Yeah, because I don't have
We own
it.
this city.
Yeah.
We own this city, which I tell you right now was a great show.
Non-Baltimore.
You didn't like the first episode. But
It wasn't what I was expecting, so
But
I had
then,
to
as soon-
readjust.
when we watched it, it was amazing to me. True story also. I just found stuff on TikTok of the actual Wayne Jenkins saying the exact same things John Berthenel said. I'll tell you what, though. Yeah.
Shawn Mendes.
Yellowstone actually was a very easy watch for us because we'd watch, like 3 episodes, 2 episodes a night.
Yeah.
And that show was like easy. Like now with Banshee, I can do 1 and I'm tired. But Yellowstone, you could keep your attention. That's because guys like Rip just ripping through.
What all shows have we watched? I feel like there's some we're not
Okay, so we
thinking
got
about.
Loki, we got Hawkeye, we got Moon Knight, We Own This City, Yellowstone, 1883. That's 6.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, 7. What were we watching when we were watching Peacemaker? Because Peacemaker was weekly.
Was it Yellowstone?
Maybe. But I don't think it was. The Boys.
Yeah, season 4.
Season 3.
Where the fuck did I get season 4 from?
Well, that's the next season.
Oh, that's season 3.
Oh, Terminal List.
Terminal List.
Reacher.
Reacher.
That's 10.
Is that all though?
I couldn't tell you. But those are like 8 episodes apiece. Like Terminal List, I think, was 8 episodes. But they haven't renewed that yet. But I think they renewed Reacher.
They renewed Reacher almost immediately.
Terminal List was good. It was okay. But Reacher I liked. Reacher I loved. I like that actor's Reacher. He's going to be in Fast X.
Alan Richardson. Yep.
Richardson.
Yes, he is. With
Which-
Jason Momoa.
If there's anyone that's ruined cinema like anybody else, it's Vin Diesel saying family. Drinking a Corona.
We won't make it through because we got family.
I can't stand it. I can't take it anymore.
You hate that word. I am Groot. Making $50 million for saying I am Groot.
I don't mind
Where
Groot.
Dave
Groot's
Bautista,
fine.
where Dave Bautista made $3 million.
Yeah. Groot's fine. him doing Groot, I could deal with Groot. It's that fucking those Fast movie because it was a movie about street racing.
Family. Now
It was a movie about street
that's what I'm saying.
racing.
If you go in with no expectations from a purely just whatever, it's not complete dog shit. Like I'd rate it above Morbius.
The last one was not good.
I'd rate it above Morbius though.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
yeah, it's like it was about street racing, and now they're all like extremely lethal fucking fighters. Like where did y'all learn to fight? Like where'd y'all learn to fight from?
John Cena's a hitman.
You're over here.
Stunt driver.
Like where'd you learn to fight? Why is the CIA enlisting a bunch of street thugs?
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense to me.
Kurt Russell coming in. I need you, Dom. I need you and your team. Fast Five was decent when they started.
Who was it before Kurt Russell? Was it someone before Kurt? Or was it always been Kurt Russell? Who am I thinking of?
Because then
Bruce Willis with Harrison Ford from The Expendables. That's what it was.
they swapped him out
Yes.
because Bruce Willis was in the first two.
He didn't want to film on location, so they went with Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford was in the third one, the PG-13 one. That one was good. It just had more. It was. I liked the third one. It's just
Yeah,
I wish it was
Rhonda?
rated R. No, not Rhonda. Rhonda was not the young ones.
I could have done it. I could have
I
done
didn't
without
like
all
any
of
of the
those.
young ones.
I'm open up your shirt, making a meat jacket, boy. I'm open up your meat jacket or something like that. I can't remember.
Well, Mel Gibson. You know, there's
Some of those lines were corny though. Like Mel Gibson
anti-Semitic
said,
really makes him hateful.
"Sugar
funny.
tits."
I like him though. I hate it. I'll take it.
Because I know they wanted him to direct it. But he's like, "Nah,
He that one thing he's in that painting. He's like looks like shit. I'll take
how
it.
much? It looks like shit. How much? $3 million? Done. That's the kind of money I want to have."
Yeah, where you just buy dog shit paintings at fucking non-discount prices.
But I wish we could have got more of him in that movie.
Yeah, but I mean, it was good though.
I'm not gonna lie, I was disappointed in the last fight scene between him and Sylvester. I wanted more.
Hag.
I wanted more.
But I do like Sylvester Stallone though. My wife hates him, but I love him for some reason. I don't know why.
The Samaritan comes out here soon.
Him and then fucking who was her
You
favorite?
saw the
character?
trailer for it, right?
Yeah. Her favorite character from Suicide Squad. I was like, she's like, who plays him? Sylvester Stallone. Ah, what the fuck?
Oh, the shark.
King Shark.
King Shark. I thought her favorite character was Harley
Harley
Quinn.
Quinn. She loved King Shark.
Which it makes no sense Harley Quinn can fight like that.
Yeah, don't
None
say it to her
whatsoever.
because she'll be like, well,
We already
she
did.
was on the streets.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
was
that still doesn't.
It doesn't compute.
She
what you
was
think it is.
gymnastics. I don't understand. Right now, you're telling me 2 + 2 is 5, and I ain't buying it.
Yeah, because she's on that. She's never used that javelin before.
Yeah.
And yet she was just swinging it around like, you know, like a man, like a lady possessed. Mind you, her not aerobics, but her like,
Aerobatic.
yeah, that makes sense if she's done that stuff before. But yeah, no.
The key scene was pretty impressive, especially when you find out Margot
did
did
it,
that
yeah.
in one take. I'm like, all right, bitch.
But yeah.
Tulsa King. That looks like it's
Oh,
going to be
that's
decent.
exciting. Taylor Sheridan.
He's got like fucking 6 million thousand shows coming out.
I know we've talked about that before, but that's one of the ones I'm more excited about. Plus Yellowstone season 5.
The Woman King, but it's completely different.
What?
The Woman King. I just thought we were talking about shit we want to watch.
Are we talking about Viola Davis?
Yes, I can't find it.
What is that on? Gonna be on?
I love her. It's a movie theater. We're seeing that movie theater, bitch. Bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch. I can put you in first class.
Up in the sky.
Champagne.
Up in the ride.
Living the lives in the fast lane.
Living the life.
I want to change by the planet.
Glamorous.
Yellowstone season 5, Tulsa King, 1923. 1883, The Bass Reese Story.
Oh. That'll be cool.
Bass Reese. He was in a movie we watched not too long ago. Was he in The Heart of the We Fall?
Yeah, I think so, actually. I do actually think so. I remember hearing that name.
Because I think he was the old, what's his older guy's name?
Oh, yeah, Delroy. Oh,
Delroy.
Lindo. He was the guy that got them to chase him. That was a good movie.
4 6s. Landman.
The what?
Landman.
Landman?
Yep, it's a Billy Bob Thornton. Based on a multi-billion-dollar oil industry.
Yep. Delroy Lindo played Bass Reeves.
Does that name sound familiar?
That is a man who deserves to be named Bass Reeves.
Lioness is coming out.
Don't forget the...
It's about a Marine who gets recruited by the CIA to infiltrate and take down a terrorist group. And it stars Gamora.
Who is Gamora?
Why is Gamora?
What is Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
Classic.
Excuse me, the adults are talking. Does mother know you weareth her drapes? Some of his best lines are ad-libbed.
Yep.
The adults are talking. No, I wasn't giving you a hug. I was just trying to open the door.
That was funny.
The move your leg, I'm gonna sit there. That was ad-libbed too. Tony Stark. I've been seeing a lot of spoilers and scenes from that She-Hulk. Not necessarily spoilers, but I've been seeing scenes from it.
We gotta watch Ms. Marvel first.
Because a lot of people were mad. Like there was one scene like where a Jeep comes into play and some things and like, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, well, no.
I've only seen the Captain America spoilers.
I saw somebody talking about him being a virgin, but that's
Yeah.
it. But I have not went into more detail.
But other than that,
Because
no.
Chris Evans tweeted She-Hulk with a bunch of laughing faces.
But well, like once it's one of those things. People say some people say it's good. Some people say it's worse than they've ever seen.
It's real woke, and
Gives a
then
shit.
I do to a degree.
I'm saying let shows be woke. Let shows not be woke. It
But
just is what it is.
I guess, but here lately, it's like they're trying to make everything, and that's where they have a problem.
It is what it is. That's the society we live in now.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
I guess.
For everything doesn't have to be. That's my point.
It is what it is.
Like The Boys, but they make fun of it, which is funny.
Well, they make fun of everything. They make fun of streaming services, Disneyland. They
do
everything they can fucking. They can make fun of commercialism in general. Because the sad thing is that's probably how society would be if we had legit superheroes.
Which well, WandaVision, they had commercials, and a lot of the commercials alluded to, like the Nexus. There's a lot of things to do with Nexus and stuff.
Hawkeye was simple. Hawkeye was a simple story. Moon Knight, I feel, but that's the thing about I read the other day.
Moon Knight wasn't simple. It was complex,
It was, but there's something the other day where
mainly because of his acting.
okay, I got you. Well,
Just
we
kiss.
were reading an article where it said, She-Hulk, Marvel can't take anything serious, and I said to myself, I was like, did no one watch Moon Knight?
Yeah,
You know,
they're like everything. Yeah, to my everything doesn't have to be a comedy,
episode
comedic
5,
relief.
well, I think I almost cried at one point.
whole-
WandaVision.
And the whole thing with him and his mother, and when he's in the street,
Mm-hmm.
that scene. I watched that scene the other day.
I think a lot of things. I think like Eternals. That wasn't a real comedy of a movie, but then everyone said it sucked because it didn't have enough humor, or it didn't happen. So you people complain.
People complain just to complain. My
and
biggest
then-
thing is people who complain about things when the show is not even out yet. Like I was telling you earlier about people complaining about the Last of Us TV show. It's not even out, and people are already dog shitting it. Like give
I'm
it
excited for it.
give it a shot.
I think those are two of the greatest games ever. The second one, I love the second one.
You don't know what loss is.
Yeah. And people are like, he's too mean to her. He was fucking mean to her in the beginning of the game.
Well, things I was seeing, they were fine with him being mean. They were saying the speed in which he said it.
I don't think.
The speed in which he said it was more like.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Would you let me finish?
I don't see it. You never let me finish, so.
Because you keep interrupting.
You interrupt me all the time, and you want to sit there and
you're
call
my
me out?
thought though. I'm trying to. You're not letting me finish my thing before you're like, yeah, no, they're wrong.
Finish.
No, no, I'm not going to.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to think of get my point across. And you're like, yeah, no, they're wrong. I'm like,
But they're
motherfucker,
saying
wait for me to
too
say it.
fast for what?
I'm not saying I'm on a completely different subject right now. Open your eyes, you bitch.
My eyes are open.
No, they're not. Now they are. No, they're saying that him saying it faster was like more sharp. They're more rude, not in a bad way though. As in, you don't know what loss is. I shut your ass up, bitch. Is what they're saying.
Well, he does know what loss is. She knows what loss is.
He lost
too.
his daughter,
Yes, and she lost her.
like in the very beginning of the game. From military.
You played. Yep, you played as her in the beginning. That's the first person you played as.
Yep, I know. I watched the walkthrough.
The whole thing.
Not all the way. Up until the point they met like Bill.
I'll tell you something is I love watching walkthroughs of games. Couldn't tell you why. Just do. You've seen me do it a few times.
Do you watch walkthroughs or you just watch all the cutscenes?
Depends on the.
Because like I'll see you like doing, but I only ever see you watching like
It
cutscenes,
depends,
not
like,
actually gameplay.
I watched for Assassin's Creed 2. I watched the whole game. I'm actually playing, like doing the side missions and all that. But like, you watch The Last of Us Part 2. If you watch it go online, it's like a 20-hour thing, and it shows like because the guy's going and looting everything, like finding all the loot spots, and you're just like, at some point you're like, all right, let's get to this, because you're just listening to it, and all you hear is.
Well, I can't. I'm a
I'm
loot.
just like-
you know me. I'm a looting bitch.
You're a looter, but you want to watch people online looting.
It don't bother me as much.
Because I remember when we played
But
the Division.
my thing is-
you're like, where you at? I'm looting some shit.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm on top. It says I'm on top of you. Where are you? I'm like, I'm in the sewers, man.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, where are you at? I'm down here. But yeah, but I love watching them. Like I watched this old PS1 game.
But I
used to play.
watch.
See,
I stopped.
Siphon Filter. I don't know if you know it.
No.
I've heard of it. There's 3 games for the PS1.
So
and
my thing is,
watched them.
I just interrupted you when you were talking in general. You were interrupting.
You know what I'm saying?
You were interrupting me when I was trying to get a point across,
That
and you were
doesn't
getting
make
me
it
before I
better.
get. It doesn't, but like I'd be losing my train of thought. We
That's what
interrupt.
you and Eric do all the time.
We're a
That was
big
not-
fucking hypocrite.
Yeah,
Because you be interrupting me all the time too. It's just what we do.
Buddy, I am aware of what I am. And you know what you are. So you know what? That's why we're brothers.
Yeah, that's why.
One thing about us.
And that's how it came up with the title.
Yeah, actually,
Did you just fart?
no. I have not farted today.
Okay.
That's a lie. I did when I woke up.
Because I heard like some noises and you lifted up a little bit. I'm like, did he just propel himself?
Yeah, but Siphon Filter was a good game I watched a playthrough, and it's like the nostalgia of it, like going back and watching it. It kind of made me feel good.
When you watch the walkthroughs, do you like the no commentary ones? Do you like when people commentary?
I can't do commentary.
So that's the ones I watch
I hate
because
commentary.
I watch like the like comedic in the way,
Yeah,
like where
that's-
they're funny.
There was one time I think I
Like
found
the one I showed you where he's like, the back of your head is ridiculous.
that's funny.
Crime in my city. Like
was
that's the
funny.
stuff I watch.
But there was one time where I wanted to watch a game, and I can't remember what the game was. But this guy's talking the whole time, but he's not doing anything funny. He's just talking. But like, if you're doing it for comedy purposes, that's fine.
And like the ones I watch, it's comedy, but during cutscenes they don't speak.
Yeah, but this guy did.
No, because that bothers me. I'm like, I want to hear it with the game.
But you're talking about Spider-Man. He was playing Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's a fucking great game.
I love watching him play horror games too. It's hilarious. Like Resident Evils.
Because they got a new mod where you can play as the Kingpin.
I saw that. And Stan Lee.
It's funny. The Kingpin was funny, though, because you're watching this dude, like this big old dude just swinging around town. But,
Well, how do you feel about the rumors about Deadpool taking Stan Lee's place and starting doing a cameo in every single Marvel movie?
I don't think it's as much weight. It'll hold as much weight as
It's not, I
that.
don't think it's supposed to.
I don't know. It's just like,
I'd be fine if they didn't.
yeah, no, I would be.
What I would do instead is add imagery. Like a family portrait with Stan Lee in
Yeah.
it and stuff like that.
Like a mural.
Yeah. Start adding things like that.
I'd add him and Chadwick.
Yes.
That one's going to get me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through Black Panther without crying.
We're going to theaters and watch it though.
Damn right we are, but I don't know if I'll make it without crying.
Oh.
Because that mural they showed in the beginning of the trailer was like, okay, man.
What about the one I showed you on TikTok?
Yeah, great. I didn't cry, but I would have. Man, that's still.
Every time I play it, I can't do it, man. I don't know if I can do
I
it.
can't do it. Because they did.
No woman, no cry.
Because on a few things on my TikTok, because I saved a bunch of memorial videos they made after he died, and I seen them. I'm like, all right, man, god damn it. Like I'll start fucking tearing up a little bit because it's like, we miss him so much. And I was like, I know.
Or fucking the what if to our friend, our inspiration.
Yeah, that got you a little bit.
Yeah, you did. I was watching because I was
Oh,
watching.
What If's another one we watched
Because
together.
I was laying in bed watching it on my iPad, and that scene popped up. I'm like, yeah, because fucking what if? It was atrocious for me to get through.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't like
Those
it.
last few episodes were pretty good.
It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great.
I liked the whole multiverse concept.
A lot of people were talking shit about the zombie episode. I didn't think it was that bad. Doctor Strange is by far the best one.
Well, it's the purpose to it. The last one was pretty cool. Ultron just winning everything. Ultron with the Infinity Stones and Vision's body becoming like the greatest power in all the universe, and then he made his like the hero Guardians of the Multiverse. That was cool. Like that kind of shit I like. But I love the whole multiversal thing. Well, like now everything.
Well, now we're in the
Interconnected.
multiverse saga.
So,
So
but like I like that concept of now, hey, X-Men from the past is a part of it because it's different. We could cut.
I
through.
saw some things where people were annoyed about that. They're like, just leave it in the past. Just let all that old shit just stay there.
Yeah, but who?
But you were talking, you were not too happy about the Dr. X thing. I thought Professor X. I don't know why I said Dr. X. Something about all these different actors. I can't remember. You said something about it though. I don't think you weren't saying it as in like leave it alone, but all the different people playing them, you're like, all right.
You mean from like the prequels too?
Something about the
All
movies
I
in
know
general.
is the math ain't mathin'.
Because I talking about Giancarlo.
I don't mind that. I don't mind. Listen, so we had the Multiverse of Madness. We had Patrick Stewart. Okay,
They did him dirty.
he was the multiverse. She did the whole fucking team.
Yeah, but I don't
Really
care about
wanted
the team. I care about Patrick Stewart.
You cared about John Krasinski. I mean, Mr. Fantastic.
Not as much as everyone else.
Because I sent you that meme said how to make spaghetti, and it's just a picture of him and Wanda, and you're like, all right, that's out of pocket. I wasn't Captain Marvel. I wasn't that upset about because she was too. Oh, handle your little witch. I was like, no, you fucking won't. You fucking won't. And then
I don't like they did Black Bolt dirty
Carter,
too, though.
Captain Carter, like I can do this all day. I was like, oh,
No, you can't.
you were half right.
It was funny on its own, but the face you were making.
But
Because I was going through my head. I was thinking of a bunch of things along that line. I'm like, what do I want to say? What do I want to say?
But Giancarlo, I don't mind him. I think he'd be a great professor. I think he could do anything.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were saying Doctor Doom, but apparently Doctor Doom or Magneto. But he doesn't want Magneto. Apparently he wants Professor X. And I was like, it works.
But pretty much all the other variants look like
Yeah,
the
but
original
which one
person,
did,
though.
buddy?
So now you're going to have a white man go to
I
a...
guarantee if anyone says anything,
Woke.
they're going to be called racist.
It's woke. No, I'm playing.
No,
A lot of people are saying Doctor Doom, but I want... Liv.
Leave Schreiber.
I want him as Doctor Doom.
Could be, I don't know.
I can't think of a... I'm having a hard time. Like, I'll go back and forth on who I think Human Torch should be.
I think it was Michael B. Jordan and then Chris Evans in the originals, but I don't know.
But people are like, Zac Efron, I don't like that.
I don't think it'd be bad.
Just don't like it. I don't like him as an actor.
I mean, yeah. I can't.
Although he wasn't bad in that Ted Bundy movie.
I didn't watch that, but I saw him.
He looked...
Neighbors, because there's Neighbors, and then the second one he was okay in, but he was playing just a frat boy. And then Dirty Grandpa, which for the life of me, I just watched.
I say that, but I used to like the fucking High School Musical movies.
I can't watch them.
But I was young and dumb.
We're all in
This together,
But I've never seen it. I only know that
we
from.
reach from the stars. Something.
I only know that from Modern Family because he did like a dance from that. But I don't know, man. Zac Efron wouldn't bother me. I mean, The Thing, you could literally have anyone play The Thing because it'd be just a CGI mocap.
That is true.
But someone said Alan Richson.
I think I did too.
Yeah, he would be a good thing.
Because I was having a hard time I couldn't. I was having a hard time thinking of someone for that. I wouldn't mind that Who was my pick for Human Torch?
I don't know.
Taron Egerton. Taron
Yeah.
Egerton.
Maybe. But he's apparently looking to play Wolverine. So
I want Tom Hardy as Wolverine.
I don't know if Tom Hardy's gonna go dive into that.
He fits more of the.
Well, so does
stature.
Carl Urban.
I wouldn't hate that either. I'd actually like that.
It's just I can't stand his fucking boots.
Yeah, they're always
I
untied.
can't stand that.
It's not for him being like an operative. You would think it's not very tactical.
It bothers.
Because if
him.
you
He ain't
run,
that great of a fucking operative. He'll fucking murder. We cunt ya.
oi, cunt.
And then the whole thing is like he looks so cool with the fucking jacket and like the Hawaiian shirt. Then he's wearing like skinny jeans, and then the boots are just and I just can't do it. Like I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. To the point where I'm like, every time he speaks, I'm like, all right, Billy, tie your shit.
We're gonna kill Homelander.
Well, they didn't, and they gave it their best shot.
I don't think they did.
If
They didn't give the best shot because he stopped them.
If Soldier Boy would have
Soldier Boy would have done it.
hit him with that shit, he would have been fucked. But Soldier Boy is the MVP of the season to me. It's the best part of
He yeeted that kid.
season 3. Yeeted that kid.
Yeah, remember when the kid laser beamed him and he came back in and just whopped the kid into the
Yeah.
wall?
But Jensen Ackles did a great job. But
Yes, he did.
I think Anthony Starr, he's still probably one of the better parts of the show.
Yeah, the best part about season 3 to me, that was Soldier Boy.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You're just a big disappointment. And Homelander's life just shatters.
You're a fucking disappointment.
Well, we try not to cuss on this podcast.
That's not true.
Fuck. But other than that,
I'm just like you. I know. A fucking disappointment. That's gotta hit
I
hard.
know. So, buddy, you think you look strong? You're wearing a cape.
You're a cheap fucking knockoff.
But I'm like, yeah, he's wearing a fucking cape. But then my favorite superhero wears a cape.
Batman.
Yeah. But then his cape is for glide and shit. So his cape has a purpose. I don't know what Superman's cape does. Nothing. Just floats in the wind. Because he doesn't need it to fly.
Well, in some cases, Batman's thing, it's not always the glide, is it?
Yeah, he uses it for stuff. Like, it's different machinations.
What'd you just say?
Machinations. Macadamia nuts. Macaroons.
Fucking Moon Knights. He glides with that too.
Mm-hmm. Makes a moon out of it.
Yep. A crescent moon.
Crescent moon.
Why is it always crescent? Why not a full moon?
Ask the creator of the comic.
Well, I'm just gonna have a big circle on his back. Why not?
It's a full moon.
This little fucking. Those are cool.
I like that. And then he's like, I'm gonna kill you, but then he doesn't. Then he does end up doing it because another part of him does it. This is Jake Lockley. I was gonna patch you, but I did.
He's Spanish.
Blanca.
Why'd you make it sound Italian?
Blanca.
And that was
Was he Spanish or was he Italian?
Spanish.
He should have patched you.
It was Spanish.
He should be like,
Because that wasn't in the script. I can't think of the fucking actor's name.
Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, he decided to add in his own heritage. That's coming straight from him.
I'm aware of what's
Then why are you
coming
about? Why you laughing?
What do you mean? Why am I
You're
laughing?
really like,
Fuck up.
shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
You shut the.
No, you. I like Moon Knight though, and I'm upset that they're not giving it a second season.
Are they not?
I don't know. You said they were, but I haven't seen any of that information.
I've
you
just
told
been
me.
seeing things. I don't know. It's not like
You
official.
Told me, you told me that one night.
Oh, actually, apparently, I saw something where it kind of was like a little snicky.
But I don't know. I hope so.
Of all the original cast together, and they're in like Egypt on like they're like.
Well, the original cast is in Ethan Hawke.
I can't remember if I saw him or not. I saw the two, Oscar Isaac and then the Layla.
Because that's the three actors right there. You got three actors right there with Oscar Isaac. You got three characters right there. Jake, Stephen, Mark. Someone's talking.
Yeah, because two in the comics, he's a billionaire. I'm like, where is this?
No, the compute.
Well, there's got to be one of them's got to be fucking rich.
Probably Jake.
But he's a taxi driver. That's his persona. Mark Spector was the billionaire in the comics.
I still think he is in the show.
But he's got to have. But one of them's got to be rich somewhere. Which is probably there might be a fourth we don't know about.
Probably is.
Because they were driving that Rolls Royce limousine, and on the front it had Spectre on it, the license plate.
Because Mark Spector's an enigma. He probably has like 15 different personas did down in there. If you go by the comics, I think he does.
I don't remember how many.
But Ethan Hawke, we've been seeing a lot of lately, haven't we?
Yeah, he's somebody getting ready to retire though.
But we just saw him in a film,
The Northman.
The War Raven. Arvind.
The Northman.
Yeah, Arvind.
You said we saw him in a movie, The War Raven. I'm like, that's not the name
Well,
of
that
the
was
movie.
his name, was The War Raven.
Well, it was, yes.
That was a fucking weird movie. It was
wasn't-
good, but it was weird.
It wasn't bad.
Would
though.
you buy it? Would you own it?
If I saw it on sale, probably.
It was better than the fucking. I still need to see The Witch, because I heard that movie was creepy. You saw The Witch, right? But you said you haven't seen it in years.
So long.
But we got to watch The Lighthouse, because The Lighthouse is the White House.
I still lived in Parkland when I saw that movie. I think
I don't know what that is.
where I'm from.
2014. Well, don't be fucking rude about it.
I'm not being rude.
Don't be rude about where you're fucking from. I'm from Jasper. You don't see me slapping nuts on it. Make that face.
So you don't have any love.
For Jasper?
Yeah, I have no idea what you do or don't.
I mean,
Because like I
can't
still
imagine
call
the road.
North Carolina home, and you don't call Indiana home.
no, because I've been here longer. 98, I moved here.
Damn. I wasn't alive. Oh yeah, I was. I was one.
About to say.
Well, I might not even been one yet.
Moved here because my mom. The story is my grandparents moved here, I think 97, and then my mom kept having like bad stuff
The
happen.
year I was born.
She had like a tornado whip through our house, which was one of the scariest moments of my life. I'll never forget because I had a swing set in the back, and we went outside. It was trashed, like completely trashed. My mom, I remember sitting in the bathroom. I was sitting on the toilet. She's sitting there with her hands on my knees. Like, it's gonna be okay, because I hate tornadoes. They terrify me.
How's this feel knowing all this happened before I was alive?
Fine, I guess, because I was little. And then my mom's one day we're driving. She's like, "You want to move to Florida?" I was like, "Yeah." And then we moved to Florida. And then we lived with my grandmother, and my grandparents, to this day. And now I'm getting sad because I miss my grandpa. Thanks a lot, Justin.
You need a hug?
Kind. But we lived down the street. The house we lived in is actually my mom had a nice house. We lived right down the street from a Taco Bell, and I could tell you right now, we go to that one all the time. Which, I can't escape it. I can't fucking escape.
You know,
Taco
there's
Bell.
some things in life that it's just part of your destiny. I think Taco Bell for you.
I don't fucking know. But I used to get the 3 soft tacos.
And you're not even that big of a fan, I don't think.
I have my moments. Like, there are times where it's never somewhere I'm gonna pick.
But two of your favorite people love Taco Bell.
Yes, they do. And I'll tell you how much money I've given Taco Bell. I could probably have a fucking house, another bigger house. Because it's at least I've been there. Spent like $50 there before, no problem.
Yeah, but you still ain't spent that much money there.
You want to bet? Because before you, it was still a hot commodity.
I'm well aware,
It was because I'll never forget.
but I don't see it being over like
It's got
12,000.
It's got to be fucking up there. It's got to be up there. I swear to God, because it's that. And back in the day, you used to go to Checkers,
I've never been.
and we used to go there because there was one right by the apartment, across from like the Bevel Walmart. But yeah, I used to get the 3 soft tacos, and that's it. All I get, and I enjoy that. But now it's like, oh, I need a burrito. I need another burrito. Bean burrito, no onions. Wait, do you get the onions?
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, it is what it is.
So
I ain't gonna be going there for a while.
at 10 grand,
But I went yesterday.
which means you would have had to spend, you've had to been 200 times spending $50. All 200 times.
Maybe not then. Maybe not, but close.
You've probably been 200 times.
I've probably been more than 200 times, but I don't think I haven't spent $50 every 200 times.
You want to talk about yesterday? Without me?
Before you
Starving at work?
before you texted me that we went.
Yeah, but you don't think of me?
Huh?
You didn't think of me?
I was kind of I did think you.
Anytime I go out and you're at work and I stop and get something to eat, I get you something and bring it to you at work.
I just come here.
That's true, but I also bring it to you at work.
I know, but I was at the moment we were having a bit of a crisis of conscience. I was just trying to eat something because I got a burrito.
Yeah, there's streets that are named after that. It's called One Way. But I understand. I get that from Rachel. Rachel says that a lot.
Rachel is what you call a savant when it comes to the quotes.
Damn it, Jim.
Justin?
Golly, Jim. Good God.
Justin, do you agree with them leaving that strap off that truck?
So you're too good to me. She said that yesterday just because I was answering her questions. She was like, is overflow? Yes. Is it going solo? Yes. How many pounds? It's 4 pounds. You're too good to me.
Well, I thought you were fucking with me when you were saying about how she'll just say some random ass shit. Then that one night I was sitting in there, she's like, Justin, do you think a beetle will die? I don't remember what she said. It wasn't that.
Tim's starting to really come out of his comfort zone.
Well, that's good.
Him's hilarious. Women that were singing, he'd be like, He'll be singing, I'll start ad-libbing. He's like, there you go. I'll be calling him all times of names. I'll be like, Timbalicious.
Timbalicious?
I call him Timbalicious.
I'm going to swear to God. Is
I'm
he
gonna
there
call him.
tomorrow?
I'm gonna call him. I don't know. I'll call him. No, you can't do it. Don't steal my sticks. You always steal my stick.
I don't. No, fuck off. You
Dude.
stole mine.
No.
Yes,
what?
you do.
What?
I can't. You know what? You know my memory's not that good.
You steal my sticks. Or anytime I tell you a joke, you pass it off as your own.
Yeah, and the best comics steal.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
You think all of Bert Kreischer's stuff is original?
Probably.
Nah, he's took that from somebody.
Really?
Yeah, Jesus.
Someone that ain't real?
No, Jesus was technically real.
Was he?
I don't know.
Where's the proof?
Was that there?
I have no idea.
Well, there's a picture. You know?
I'll put your picture away.
Oh, don't fucking sing that song.
Sat down and cried today. My thing is, if you're going, you have to at least wait till I'm there.
Yeah, I will.
Because I want to see it. He's like, how'd you too? Because he's going to know where it came from. I'd be calling him Timbalicious.
But I'm not going to do it if he's pissed off. If you said if someone looked like he shot his.
And I'm talking
dog or
about
something.
the logistics Tim.
Oh, I thought you were talking
No,
about.
Tim, I just call him Timbo.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
You have to wait for him there, though.
Yeah.
He'll be like, man.
Because I haven't been going over there when you're not there.
You don't be going over there hardly, even when I'm there.
Because I'm known to get in trouble.
I'll be calling him Timbalicious, Timbatron, Timbalus Prime.
I don't know why, but I like Timbalicious.
I'm like,
That was
Timbalicious is the,
Because that's what my grandfather used. My dad or my grandpa used to call me Aloysius. And I hated it. Aloysius Kazoo. Like, I hate you.
What movie did we just watch where the person's name was Aloysius?
Aloysius?
Something, yeah, it's something very similar to that. What movie was that? We just watched a movie where a guy's
We
name.
watched The Contractor. We watched Northman. We watched Raging Bull. And there was one more. Constantine, I don't know. That's the 4 we just watched. And I don't think anything in there was Aloysius.
I want to say it was Harley Fall too.
How long ago was that? That movie we watched like last year.
No, dude.
The Christmas tree was up.
Christmas tree was over for a while.
No, Christmas tree, you didn't keep it up that long. You didn't keep it up that long. Because I remember Gotti, we watched that, and I'll never forget because we were eating the vegan dip, and you're like, this ain't that bad. But then the next time you ate it, I don't like this. I was like, you were eating it the other day like a fucking clown.
I go through weird.
And then like that guy was feeding him cannoli, and I'm like, never again, never. Fuck it. If I'm on my deathbed, don't feed me cannoli
I'm
like
feeding
that.
you. I'm feeding you.
You ain't fucking doing it. I'll tell Bree fucking step in your way.
I'm gonna do it.
No, feed me cannoli. Don't feed me cannoli. It's fucking weird. The way his tongue was moving, he's like this. Like he had too much satisfaction out of that.
I was eating the
We watched
cannoli.
Harder They Fall. Fucking look up the fucking timestamp on the picture. because that's the night we went too hard on the cinnamon rolls.
You went too hard on the cinnamon rolls.
Crazy. I didn't go that hard. We went the same. What the fuck? Where was it? Oh. Mashed taters. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. You know what's wrong with it?
Ain't got no gas.
Ain't got no gas in it. I don't know, man. I love that shit. That movie was fucking great. I remember The Infiltrator we watched during Christmas time. The Infiltrator.
Yep.
That movie was really good. What do you got going on?
I'm trying to find what movie we watched where the person's name was Aloysius.
Kazoo?
It's because it's driving me insane.
I don't know, me. You tell me, me. Me? The man's looking for it. The man's confused. Let's talk about this, everybody. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. We have a number you can call for all your problems, your necessities, and your concerns. It's called 1-800-GO fuck yourself. Just joking. No, but seriously, if anybody wants to call in,
I'm
give us
getting
some
this.
numbers.
Start driving me insane.
He's getting mad.
Because I know that name.
For some reason, the harder they fall makes sense. Like, I feel like Cherokee Bill said Aloysius. Kazoo. That's my grandfather used to call me. He used to call me Little Two, too. Little Two. Al, A. Bud, Buzz, Buzz. Buzz. My stepdad, my dad, is starting to call me Big Guy. Hey, Big Guy.
No, it wasn't. How do they fall?
Big Guy? I can't do a voice like Eric can. I can try. Hi, my name's Thork. Hi, my name's Dimmy the Bell Boweedic.
You said paraplegic.
No, because that'll get canceled real quick. That's like ableism or something.
You can only cancel them if you let them.
I don't have fuck you money.
Yeah, but we can get canceled all day. We still have a normal job.
Yeah.
Our livelihoods aren't
Predetermined on this?
yeah. So it's like
We wish it was.
I wish it was. Well, I do.
I do too.
You go back. You said you don't.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Because I did. Because I said I'm over here. I'd quit. You're like
Because I got some extra money coming in. I'd be like throwing in the cash. But I get to a certain point where you piss me off. I'm like, all right, I'm going to fucking kill you.
me.
No,
Well, you said me.
work. Like, they'd be like, hey, Alex, do this. I'm like, no, do
Your
that.
boss. I need you to do this, and then this.
Oh, but
Well,
no.
Tron.
Oh no. Well, who has a marble?
A rock.
A rock.
Something. I don't know.
Fucker tries to give me a rock. I'm like, what the fuck is this for? That's the when I shoot up the warehouse. I don't shoot you. I'm like, I'll take that.
I see a nipple.
I see London. I see France.
I almost never see your underpants just crack. But same goes for me. So
You're a monster.
I'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, because you getting out of the car the other day. Your old goddamn back was showing.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Like two bears fighting over a cup pack.
Yeah, that's you all the time.
Excuse me?
Getting off of anything.
Getting off? You're telling me? Because that's my middle name all weekend.
Yeah. Was it?
At least once.
All right. Well, this has been
An episode.
Yep. Of the One Thing About Us podcast. I'm Justin.
Alex. Stay sexy.
Stay classy.
But also stay appropriate.
Yes. Harassment.
Laws.
Yeah, and all that other shit.
Don't touch penises unless wanted.
Yes, unless you're into that kind of thing.
Daddy.